do want to play Jemele Hill, speaking of so-called journalists who have it all wrong. Here's this jerk, SOP 15.
Of course, as you all know, in the wake of Charlie's murder, there was an incredible amount of angry discourse from the right, blaming the Democrats, blaming liberals, saying, you're the reason this happened. Only to find out, surprise, 22-year-old white dude, love guns, raised by two parents, lived in a good home, dad is a minister, also a sheriff. Didn't check any of them boxes y'all thought he would check, did he?
Okay, first of all, a coat of mascara would be your friend. I'm just going to tell this to you, woman to woman on television. You need a little work, and you should have them back off the camera a little bit because you are not attractive enough to have that extreme close-up. Push away your laptop, Jemele, and add a filter or two. Honestly, like, we actually don't use any on this show because I do put on makeup so I look presentable, but you need work because you can't both be ugly on the outside and the inside. You need to choose one, okay? Choose one. That is disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. Mm-hmm. Fuck her. Mm-hmm. It's weird how she lost the points about him being a furry, loving, trans dating, I don't even know what this guy's fetishes were, but leftist ideology infected guy who wrote on his bullets anti-fascist catch and notices bulges OXO, etc.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. Yo. Oh. I don't know what to speak to. I don't know whether or not to speak to the fact that Jemele Hill did miss the plot when it came to the fact that he was in a relationship with and this is one of the reasons why you got to get all of the information before you start talking, because then you make yourself available. I don't know whether or not to address that or to address Megyn Kelly reading her the riot act when it comes to whether or not she... No, listen. I'm not going to get into the look situation at all whatsoever. That's obviously a personal thing between Megyn Kelly and Jemele Hill. Jemele Hill was off when it comes to her perspective of who the shooter was and them trying to skirt responsibility from what it is that they stood for and how they become an indoctrination camp on the left for changing people into being super feminine, weak, and then also having to kill somebody because they don't necessarily agree with their opinion. Yes, Megyn Kelly was right about that. The other stuff, I ain't getting into, bro.